Hey HighLevelers, Rayo Daniel here. In this video, I'm going to go over GoHighlevel reputation management. I'm going to give you the quick down and dirty, boom, how to get it set up, how to get it configured in just a few minutes, and that's all it really takes. Let's dive in and take a look. Alrighty, so here we're in one of my demo accounts. This is actually an HVAC company. Not that it matters, but that's just the genre that this sub-account is related to. So what we're going to do is on the left-hand side, come on down to reputation. Now, for right now, we're not going to go over any of these other things. We're going to go right over to the settings area. Now, the settings area has a couple different links that we can see over here. Reviews AI, review link, SMS, email requests, and QR reviews. These are the most important things if you're going to be dealing with the client to get them set up, to get the maximum use out of their system. So right now, I'm going to skip over the review AIs just for right now, and I'm going to come back to it, even though it is at the top of the list. Right now, what I want to do is click on the review link. Now, this is a fake company. It does not have a Google business profile. It does not have a Facebook page. I've not set that up, but let's assume that this was a client that you're actually going to configure. So if that was the case, you would actually have to go into your settings, down into the integrations area here, and from there you would set up this Facebook integration here, and then you would set up their Google and then their Google connection here, which would in turn set up their Google business profile, connect them to that, and then connect them to their Facebook business page. Once those are connected, then when you come back in here to the reputation area under settings, then this review link will automatically populate. So right now, one of the biggest things that you need to choose is whether or not you really want your primary review link that you're sending out review requests to go to Google, or do you want it to go to Facebook? Now, right now, most people are just like, hey, I'd much rather just go to Google because that's where people are going to be searching for you probably the most than Facebook, but let's just say you're going to use Google. So if that's the case, you're going to select your Google review here, and then what's going to happen is notice it says not connected. That would not be the case if you integrated them. They would be connected, and the link for your page would automatically be selected here, and then you would have a link that would automatically be generated here in this area. I don't have it, but that's what would happen once you got it connected. And all you have to do is select your Google reviews. Once you select that, the reason I say you have to be careful in what you choose. If you want, you can actually use a custom link here if you wanted to, but regardless of what you choose here, there is a custom sort of a field inside of HighLevel that that you can use for your review link. Now, I'm going to show you what that is inside of the SMS and email requests. These are the next things that you should get configured for your client. So let's just go to SMS. Here's where you're going to set up your SMS template for being able to text people Google review requests. Now, ultimately, this right here is not turned on initially. You have to come in here and turn it on. Then if you want to use an image, you have to turn this on. Then you have to upload an image. Notice that I did use an image because I just think it looks cool. So I just used the company logo here in this case. And I also wanted to sit back and do some customization here. So notice here in the SMS sent to user, we're doing hello, contact.first. Now, this is where it's interesting because this right here there is no like little tag field to insert fields here into the template. So this is where, unfortunately, you will have to know what fields you're inserting in order to put that, again, the contact's first name in there. You can do contact full name, but the problem is that there's no field in here where you can say click, go to contact, select contact full, like how you have that in other areas of HighLevel. Now, the biggest thing I wanted to show you here is this. Notice that there is a review _ link. This link right here is going to be tied to whatever review link you select here. So if you do, make sure you select the Google review link and put in whatever you want, and it's not going to work here, but if you want Google reviews, select this, click save, and then from all of your review links, this review.link will reference that link that you selected. Okay, fair enough? So right now you would just leave a message, hey, hello, Ray. We wanted to thank you for your business with us and humbly ask if you would take 60 seconds to leave us a Google review to rate us on how our service was performed for you. Here's a review link. Boom. That's it. Now, a couple of other things that we got. So right now, this right here, if you're actually using the check-in feature and things like that for people, which I know several people probably don't, but If you want to, you would select either send it out immediately, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours after check-in, whatever that is. You could select that and then follow up here if you want to do a number of days and stuff like that for custom. Right now, I'm just going to leave that as immediately because I'm not going to be really using the check-in. But one of the things you do need to sit back and do here is in case you actually wanted to send out a request, which I'll show you where that is shortly. But right now, when should you repeat this and how many retries? This is going to be important for you to figure out. So right now, they notice that they don't say every hour or every day because you don't want to bombard your contact with every day. Leave us a Google review. Leave us a Google review. That people are going to find that irritating and going to ignore it. So here, they've got 3 days, 1 week, 15 days, a month. Choose whatever you want. I just chose 3 days. Maximum retry is 2. So 3, you're going to send a request. It's going to go out for either an SMS or email. No response. 3 days later, another one. 3 days later, another one. Maximum of two replies, and then it won't try again. Go ahead and click Save. Now you have your SMS template created and built. Perfect. Now, email, same thing. You want to leave a subject line, and I just put Google review request from. Again, this is one of those ones that you have to know. The tag name, location.name, that I just put in the business name. So Google review request from Fresh Flow HVAC. That's the subject line of the email. Again, the check-in will be immediately. Same 3 days, wait 2 tries. Now, here's one of the things I do want to show you here that I found interesting. Number one, if it's not turned on, you have to turn it on up here in the top right corner. But for this email, you have to use this particular button, this email template. You cannot create your own template outside of this builder. The builder will create its own email template, and you have to use it inside of the reputation management. So right now, if you click on open up the email builder, you can give it whatever name you want. I just put in a Google review email template. Come over here and give it a logo. Would you kindly recommend us? This right here is already in there. This right here, this button, notice that it's going to go to reputation.review link, that same link that we already selected. Now, if you wanted to, you can come in here and change the color and stuff like that if you wanted to. But I'm not going to bother with that. You can customize it and do everything you want. This right here is just an overview to show you how to get it built. But once you have a template at least built, add whatever text, whatever other information you want, close it and save it. Now you have an email template created for the reputation management system. Perfect. Now, moving forward here, reviews for QR. HighLevel has done a great job with actually introducing a QR code generator in here to help leave Google reviews. Right now, I'm not going to go over this. I had released a whole other video over QR codes, getting those configured. You can look at that on my YouTube channel. It's a very good, useful integration, but that's more than what I'm going to cover on this video. Check that other video out, and we'll move on here to the Reviews AI. Now that we've got the Reviews AI, the only thing that you're going to get benefit of here is being able to sit back and reply automatically or using suggestive mode, which means that you have to manually go in and reply to a Google review inside of the system. And I can't show that to you here because there's no Google Business Profile, and I can't set up a Google review here. So you're just going to have to envision it and imagine it in your head. But let's just say you got a Google review. Inside of here, you will see in this review area, you will see the reviews pop up. And once you see that, you can then reply to the reviews and things like that. When you click in the area to reply, if your AI system here is set as suggestive, then you will get the AI will read the review that somebody left and they know who it's from, and then it will generate a response that you can choose from, select whatever response, and then click submit. Now, I don't like this personally. I don't like suggestive mode because it requires manual intervention. The whole benefit, the whole selling of the AI system is that it's done automatically for you. So as long as you can test it and you can trust that the AI system would be able to respond genuinely and create a very unique message, then just set it to automatic mode. So I'm going to click on auto responses, and then that's going to give us a few more selection options here. And again, all of this can be done in just a few minutes. This whole thing can be literally done inside of 10 or 15 minutes. Create a template, create an email, create the QR code for this one. It's not that hard to do. You come in here, you want to choose what option you want to respond to. We could choose Google and we could choose Facebook. We could respond to both. Now here, as far as responses, what do we want to respond to? Do we want to automatically respond to 5 stars only, 4 stars and above, 3 stars and above? You get the point. So right now, I would just say 5 stars, to be honest, because right now, if you don't have a 4.5 rating or higher, that's honestly a mediocre. If it's 4.2, 4.3, that's low. You need to be above 4.5 to 5 range to really be good. So right now I would say probably respond on 5 stars, and then anything not 5 stars, then if you get notified of that, you will not get the if you get a Google review that's not 5 stars, less than 5 stars, then you will get notification from Google that you have a review, but the review AI system will not respond to it automatically. You will have to manually respond to it. And my suggestion is to have your customer, your client, the small business, contact that person and find out why it's not a 5-star review. And if it's not a 5-star review, make it a 5-star review. Then send them the link back out there. They can adjust their review, because they do have, I think, 30 days or something like that, maybe even 60, to go in and edit their review and change the star rating. So they can go from 4 to 5. Then whenever they select 5 and then resubmit it comes back into the HighLevel system, then you get an automatic response from the reviews AI. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents on that one. Now, wait time before responding. This is when somebody leaves a review. Typically, you want it to be genuine. AIs are not going to typically respond, so you might even just want to give it 1 day, or in this case, let's just say 24 hours. 24 hours, boom, and then it automatically replies back to it. But the whole benefit of this is that reviews can be sent out automatically using workflows, and then once they actually get a review, they can be responded to automatically, saving hours and hours of time. And there's follow-up. Notice in these review requests, when you send out a review, it will follow up twice. Every 3 days, it'll follow up twice. And hopefully you don't need to follow up more than once. So again, if you wanted to, you can add a footer, which means whatever the AI system puts in there, you can always add something to the bottom of it that's always going to be consistent. Whatever that is, you can add whatever you want. Whenever you do that, you just simply click save, and now the AI system is going to simply respond to all incoming messages, and that's it. Now, ultimately, I do want to let you know that there is a cost to review AI. I'm not exactly sure how much it is right now, but it's small, probably just a few cents per reply for it, but there is a cost to that. But typically, even if you're dealing with 50 or 100 reviews a month, that's probably not going to be a whole lot. Okay? Now, if you want to send out requests here, another great thing here is this widget to sell. This is typically something that you'd have to purchase if you don't already have it, but you'd have to buy a review widget that connects directly to your Google Business profile and then pulls your reviews in automatically. I do have if you look at my videos on my channel, there's one for reputation management that goes over this widget, how to create widgets and what they look like, how to get it installed and things like that. But this is definitely another selling point, whether the website for this particular client is in HighLevel or not. Having this is going to be beneficial to them because it's going to give them social proof. It's going to pull in those Google reviews directly on their website in real time without ever having to change anything afterwards. So that's going to be great. And then I did say I would show this to you, but if you want to send a request manually, you can do it through the web interface, and you can also do it using the Lead Connector mobile app, which all of this stuff is available. I don't believe the settings are. You have to come in here and configure the settings, but for the Lead Connector mobile app, you can select and send a Google review and things like that, all within the mobile app. But you would just simply click send review. You choose whoever you want. I don't think I have a great one right now. If we want to choose me here, I would have a contact phone number, a contact email, and then I can say send SMS request or send email, send review, and then whenever that happens, the template that we just looked at here in the settings, these will be used. The follow-up for this will be every 3 days, maximum of 2 tries, and that will be done automatically. And you can sit back and look at all of your requests here and see which ones have been outstanding. So that's just a real quick down and dirty how to get reputation management set up inside of the GoHighlevel platform. If you have not signed up for the platform and you're looking to do this and create a business selling reviews and reputation management, I have a free 30-day link trial in my description of this video. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, click subscribe. There's tons of great information here. I publish multiple times a week. And by all means, click on the like button. Leave a comment because YouTube is going to increase this video ranking if you do that, and you're going to help me out a bunch. Thanks so much for your support, and have a great day. Bye-bye.